As 2018 closed with Mutant Year Zero, Road to Eden taking on top spot with its unique hybrid animal characters, 2019 brings some more quirkiness with some remakes and remasters. January has a few classics that make their way to new platforms as well as gaining a graphics upgrade. With some titles celebrating an anniversary and a new title or two, we're starting off the new year right with some upcoming RPGs. Without further ado, let's get into the month of January 2019. Honourable mention, Resident Evil 2 Remake. While not exactly an RPG, we thought this one would be worth the mention as it's a remake of a classic Resident Evil title. Resident Evil 2 Remake will feature the suburb of Raccoon City. When the secluded Spencer Mansions in the Arklay Mountain suffers a grisly occurrence, things quickly change the urban city into a living nightmare. After 20 years after the original release, we get to return to Raccoon City in this survival horror game. Resident Evil fans may remember the sequel to the original title making its appearance in 1998. On the first PlayStation. It was one of the first to break into the survival horror genres, introducing horrifying zombies and bio-organic weapons. But 20 years later, Capcom sets to bring the title into the present with powerful RE engine that was used to create its other title in the franchise, Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. The remake also sets new perspectives as players will now be able to peer over the shoulder of main protagonists Leon and Claire. Along with returning familiar faces, there will be some new ones adding fresh interactions to the game. Players will be able to follow two separate storylines with Leon and Claire. Resident Evil 2 Remake releases on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PC on January 25, 2019. At number 5, Xenon Valkyrie Plus. Xenon Valkyrie Plus is a platformer that is part roguelike mixed in with some RPG elements. It's the remake of the original Xenon Valkyrie that was available for PC by Diabolical Mind. The title, developed by Cowcat, adds some improvements to the gameplay and more features. Players must make their way to the deepest part of the moon to stop the evil plans of a wicked witch, collect as many weapons as possible as you venture through the randomly generated worlds each time you play. Choose from 3 different heroes with unique skill sets, encounter over 100 items and discover several endings as well as a few secrets. Xenon Valkyrie Plus will be available on Nintendo Switch on January 1st, 2019. At number 4, Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition. After 10 years of its original release, Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition celebrates its anniversary, follows a tale of struggle of a civilization that has become reliant on an ancient technology called Blastia that is being controlled by the Empire. The Definitive Edition brings upscaled screen resolution, new characters, events, and additional content that has never been released outside of Japan. 2 new, fully playable party members have been added, which include Platy Fleur, a young pirate in search of her lost memories, as well as Flynn Scifo. Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition releases on PlayStation 4, PC, Nintendo Switch, and Xbox One on January 11, 2019. At number 3, Smoke and Sacrifice. The open-world narrative-driven RPG Smoke and Sacrifice makes its way to console this January, following the story of Sachi, who lives on a farming community which survives on the last patch of fertile land. The town that devotes their lives to the blazing sun tree after the sun has darkened. She sacrifices her firstborn to the Sun Tree but discovers a darker secret that lies beneath the aura of its benevolence. Will you be able to venture into the secret underworld to unfold the truth hidden within, or perish in the smoke that clouds the world? Players will be able to craft, fight, survive, and explore the large open world which is depicted in a hand-painted art style. The game has a complex ecosystem where creatures will mate, breed, forage, and prey on each other. You will need to solve puzzles that involve taming these creatures. This gothic adventure RPG will let you discover each character's tale. Smoke and Sacrifice will release on PS4 and Xbox One on January 15th. At number 2, Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet Complete Edition. Bandai Namco welcomes you to the world of Gun Gale Online, a third-person shooter action RPG based on the original novels. This version is visually enhanced and contains a diverse world developed with Unreal Engine 4, full of landscapes to discover in an all-new original story which has been guided by the series creator Reiki Kawahara. Take on tough bosses in a sci-fi themed action game that gives a range of personalization options. The title sets to bring realistic and heroic gunplay with uniquely designed weapons with a range of skills to create. The complete edition contains Sword Art Online, Fatal Bullet-based game, expansions, Ambush of the Imposters, Betrayals of Comrades, Collapse of Balance, and Dissonance of the Nexus. Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet Complete Edition will be making its way to Xbox One, PC, and PS4 on January 19th, 2019. At number 1, Kingdom Hearts 3. Set to be the most star-studded entry for the action RPG Kingdom Hearts franchise, the latest entry returns with talented artists such as Kristen Bell and Josh Gad. Kingdom Hearts 3 brings the characters from Hercules, Frozen, Big Hero 6 and more in a Disney crossover that sets out to trump them all. Focusing on the power of friendship, the story follows main character Sora as he embarks on an adventure with his trusty band of friends. Players will be able to cast powerful magical spells and use new abilities from Keyblades as they battle the Heartless. Team up with Disney Pixar friends for support, summoning all new attractions, which takes inspiration from theme parks as you battle your way through the world, scale cliffs, dive underwater, and even experience free falling through the air. The title also includes 20 minigames, which is inspired by classic Disney short films. Kingdom Hearts 3 will release on January 29, 2019 on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. That's a wrap for the top RPGs of January. Did I miss your favourite January release? What games are you most looking forward to this year? Please let us know in the comments below.